Hi, I'm Arizona Senate Majority Leader Sonny Borrelli.
And I'm Arizona House of Representatives Majority Leader Leo Biasiucci.
Like many of you, we just listened to the Governor's State of the State address. I listened as a veteran who proudly served this country, as well as a father. Majority Leader Biasiucci here is also he's a new dad and a small business owner. We both greatly are concerned by some of the big issues our state is facing.
You know, inflation from reckless policies at the federal level are crippling hardworking families and business owners. Not once did we hear Governor Hobbs mention the reality of the dire situation many of our citizens are finding themselves in as they live paycheck to paycheck. A narrow proposal to cut sales tax on diapers and hygiene items alone will not solve the historic inflation families are dealing with today. We must now have broad-based relief from rising prices. That's why we're proposing to reduce costs for citizens by eliminating the food tax and the rental tax. You should not have to struggle to pay for the most basic items. We will also work to increase the housing supply by cutting all the red tape that is associated with the lengthy developmental approval process. This will allow for a greater supply of homes, which will translate to lower prices to rent or own your own home.
We will also work to reduce or eliminate occupational license fees. These initiatives combined will allow our taxpayers to keep more of their hard-earned dollars. Local and state governments have a surplus of funds to allow this relief to continue for a couple of years, and this will not harm public safety funding at all, as many have used this as a scare tactic in the past.
You know, in 2017 and 18, both the Senate and House Republicans voted in support of a 20% teacher raise by 2020. Unfortunately, when Governor Hobbs served as a senator, she voted against paying our teachers. Last year, both the Senate and the House, Republicans, voted in support of historic increases to K-12 educational resources, which included $1 billion in new funding.
Yeah.
Because of all the money Republicans have pumped into Arizona schools, we've hit the cap on the aggregate expenditure limit that the voters approved. Hear us now. Schools will not lose out on the money we've allocated for them. We will address this, but we will not rush the process. We also think it's only right that Arizona students have the same choice that Governor Hobbs had attending a private school, which she credits for helping her build a better life.
You heard from Governor Hobbs. She does not want a policy discussion, but a hasty action for political points. Our founding fathers set up the legislative process that works. It's thorough, it's thoughtful, it's deliberative, it allows for a maximum input. We will not be get sidetracked, or bullied by political games or games. It is divinely inspired by our founding fathers. We will stick to the mission.
You know, and our end goal must be to ensure that we are serving the public good and involving the participation of all citizens. We are ready and willing to work on solutions that are important to the constituents that elected us into office, but we will not rubber stamp a budget that includes more reckless spending like the federal government has done. Thank you. God bless.
Improve your net, hire a vet.